Nolan, what are you making, sir?
Pot pie.
Pot pie, but what exactly is this?
It's butter, tapioca flour, baking powder, and salt.
And?
I forgot.
Almond flour.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be the crust for the pot pie.
And cold water.
And cold water. So he's getting it all stirred up, and we're going to get it in the refrigerator so it gets nice and chilly so we can actually deal with it.
Yeah.
So we've moved on to chopping the vegetables. In this paleo chicken pot pie recipe that we found, and I found it on lifemadeful.com, we went ahead and used regular butter because Nolan and I can have regular butter. Can't have like actual milk or cheese or anything like that, but for some odd reason, we could take the protein that is in the butter just fine. This is our very first time making this recipe, so hopefully it won't be totally awful. Here's a question for you.
What?
How did the idea of making pot pie?
Well, I remember we were walking through Costco and I saw some store and I saw pot pie and I was like, that was delicious. I want to cook that.
So we're altering our recipe a little bit because we decided that it sounded really good to have some bacon in it.
Yep. Making bacon.
Bacon. Because bacon's good in everything, really.
It's gotta be fatty because we like it fatty and our cats like it fatty.
Oh, he likes it fatty. I feed the cats with that.
And Dad likes it fatty too.
You're not for you, kid time. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you probably won't like it.
I mean, the chicken, sure.
You want it?
Meet Cooper. He's one of our animals, our mascots.
Yeah, how did you tell the story of our first feline friend?
He's the kitchen mascot. If something's happening in the kitchen, he definitely knows about it and wants to be in on it. I don't know if you could tell by his size, it's not all fluff, and he does love food. But you are really fluffy, huh?
Uh-huh. He loves food, and he's also pretty fuzzy. Chop. Alright, now that we've got all the steps done, we now need to put this stuff in. This is tapioca flour, and look at that greenness right there. That's looking delicious. Now time to put it in.
So that is a 1/4 cup of tapioca flour.
Yeah, and that's actually mass like snow downfall.
Snow.
That's snow.
Skiing. What's next? Paprika.
Paprika. How much paprika do we need? We need pinch. What? I wrote this.
Does it say a pinch?
Yeah.
All right. Tell you what.
It says pinch.
We like paprika, so you know what we're gonna do? Shake it onto there. Make a little snow that's red. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. That looks like a pinch. I like it. Next.
Alright. Next we got the black pepper. 1/4 of a teaspoon. So let's grab this farce thing right here. To open up the big end so we can actually get it in there. Yep, big end. We got big end. Like big end, like Ender Dragon, big end.
Here to tell you, that smells amazing. Of course, that doesn't. Oh, that smells amazing too.
And although sadly YouTube doesn't allow a smell bar, so.
That's probably a good thing. I mean, some people. Okay, next is salt.
Yeah. 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. Right here. This will be awesome. Speaking of cooking, that's what we're doing. We gotta stir this around. Because we put in all these cool ingredients. We're gonna stir it around, nice and good. Minecraft. There we go. That is looking pretty good. Okay, so we added our coconut milk. Now it's time to add in the broth. So we just pick up the can very slowly. Don't spin.
We had to go buy some broth because I
Pour it in.
just finished our homemade broth and haven't had a chance to do that yet.
And then you just pull off that. Or just let it do that. And then we're going to do the same here. Just pour it in.
Okay. Now we're gonna stir it all up and let it simmer a little bit until it becomes like a gravy. All right. What's bacon? Want bacon? Are you saying no to bacon? Do you want bacon too? It's a bacon? Oh, it's a bacon. To be fair, they did just have dinner, so. Do you want me to lay it down? Do you want me to put it down on the ground? There you go. Happy bacon!
We put in all of our ingredients, we fed the cats bacon, and now we are ready to make the pot pie. This is our little mix here. It consists of carrots, broccoli, and bacon. Carrots, and chicken. So now we gotta stir it around a bit so it gets all nice and mixed up. And then we're preheating the oven currently as we speak. And we should get out the crust pretty soon. Make some pot pie. Let's go grab the stuff out of the
So what are you grabbing?
the dough.
The dough for the crust.
No, the dough I'm gonna go put in the bag. No, I'm just kidding. This is the dough right here. It's looking very doughish.
It is doughish. We made this earlier because it was just, it needed to spend a lot of time in the refrigerator, so, because it has to get cold to work with it. So what are you gonna do, Noel?
I am going to, we're going to put after this, oh yeah, it's frozen. Probably should use my hands.
Yeah, use your hands because you washed them beforehand.
Yeah, I washed them beforehand. Here we go, boom.
And you want to take about half of it and put it in there. There's a lot of butter up in that business.
That's a lot of butter. I can feel it. It's so chunky, I can feel it.
It's going to be an awesome crust.
Awesome. Look at that. That's amazing.
Is that about half or?
Yeah, that's about half.
Okay.
So there we go. Let's just scrape the excess off my fingers. There we go. We're done. Now, first I wash my hands.
And you should put the rest back in the fridge because it needs to stay super cold in order for us to even work with it.
So why don't we just put it in the freezer then?
Well, it doesn't need to be that cold. That might be excessive.
Alright. So now what we gotta do is put this, take it foil and stuff.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper and then just go sort of,
Pat it down. Try to get it to spread out. And it doesn't need to be perfect at all.
Nope. You make it how you want it. We even added our own customality to it because we put in bacon.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we kind of did. We kind of put in bacon. And now this is what's going to flatten it out a bunch. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
We probably don't need to bring in the big guns.
No, I do. I'm sure I do. This'll work. Yep. Alright, let's see how that went.
Might need a little bit more. Do you need help?
No. I'm professional Nolan chef. We need more. Now, we're gonna use this set. Wait. Oh, the ladle's down here. Why is it down here? There we go. This is what I was looking for. We need to serve this onto this. We didn't have enough for the sides, so we're just gonna put it in, I guess. Well, it'll show up the sides, so that's cool. Now we're gonna put in this great mix of broccoli, chicken, bacon, and carrots in. Dude, this
Not
is
to mention onions and the gravy.
Oh yeah. I think we made just enough. I don't think we made too much, and I don't think we made too less. Not too much, not too little. We got it perfect. Look at that.
We got this particular recipe for paleo chicken pot pie, and we got it online at lifemadefull.com. I'll make sure to get that recipe in the link below, so you'll be able to follow it yourself.
Yeah, and make your own delicious stuff. There we go. That's about all of it, and filled up perfectly. Now, time to, I think, make the top.
Okay.
So now we're gonna move on to making the top, and we're gonna use this. Really? Why am I losing everything in the kitchen? Really, it's down here. Cat, you. Hey, you over there. You. You steal it? He's walking away. Alice is just walking away to the door. What the heck? But anyway, we're gonna go back to the amazing fridge of wisdom. Probably should put this down. Don't want to hurt anybody.
Truth.
And we're gonna open this up.
Ooh, don't look in there.
We've got the rest of the dough. Now time to use my hands to put them on here. Now.
No, wait, you'll notice that we added a little extra tapioca flour on there.
Yeah.
The recipe said you might need a lot, so he's gonna make a big old ball in the center.
There we go. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to grab this extra little sheet right here, and we are going to cover this up. Now, we're going to grab this rolling pin. I almost said bowling pin, but hey, bowling pin works too.
True.
Anyway, we're going to flatten this out. Now, you got to do it quick. Got to do it like, not like that.
You probably want to start in the middle, plop it down in the middle. There you go. You might have to pick up and plop it often. Jeez.
Everything is going wrong.
You might want to go side to side as well. Like,
this is looking pretty weird. It looks like a donkey with a really weird nose.
well, no need to be perfect, right?
Looks like a dog with a long nose.
Cooking is an art, and art is definitely not perfection, right?
Yeah, art. There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong to art.
True. Except for, I don't know, I think the art of cooking, it needs to taste good at least. Right?
Yeah, it needs to be edible. If it's edible, it's okay.
Then we win. So if this is edible, we've won.
If it's not edible, so long.
Yeah, it is what it is. How's it looking? Does it look big enough to get onto the...
Yeah.
Is it too thick?
Yep. Yeah, there we go. Now let's look at this. It's not all that thick. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much good. Now we're gonna reveal it. I'm so scared.
You can see all the little butter flakes in there.
And it kind of looks like a heart. See, it kind of looks like a heart.
Cute.
We're gonna. It's gonna taste. It's gonna taste with extra love.
You want to pull it towards you. Pull the pie towards you.
Pie, come here.
Messes happen when you don't.
Yeah, messes do happen. But hey, messes happen. You gotta deal with them when they do.
It's true.
Now look at that. We don't have enough dough.
That's okay. Just do the best you can with what you got.
We can just sort of spread it out while it's on there. See? We just could serve it and spread it out with our hands.
There you go.
So that's how we do it.
So we're gonna pop it in the oven at 375 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. And we will come back and show you what that looks like when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fresh out of the oven, the pot pie, and it called for something other than butter, and I used the exact same amount of butter, which I think is where I went slightly wrong here. It's really buttery, but hey, you know, butter tastes good, right? I don't know. We'll let you know. First, to bite in, what is your first thought, Daddy, of the taste test of our pot pie that we worked so very hard on today?
pretty warm. I don't know. It tastes pretty good.
Well, that's like 100% of what food is, right? Or at least 90. But it tastes okay.
Even though the crust didn't really hold together, it's like crispy, sort of. Maybe I'm tasting something else, but there's something that tastes like a moist cracker in there.
So what would you rate it?
Needs work.
Okay, I was the second to actually take a bite. Super, like, it tastes like a pot pie. It doesn't taste funky or anything like that. It's flaky crust, and it tastes like pot pie, which is amazing if you like pot pie. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it awesome score. Needs some work to actually hold together and look right, but it still tastes good. So that's like, what, 105% of cooking right there. It tastes good.
All right, my turn now.
Don't sound so sad.
What?
We worked hard on this.
That look kind of promising. That's actually pretty good.
We did good.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Nice. We did
So
it.
it's a little bit off, but yeah, it could be better. It's good, but it could be better.
Still, we'll link the recipe down below. What do you say as we say goodbye?
Well, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Cooper Wishes the Cat. He'll be making his next video about eating bacon for 10 minutes. No, seriously. Just on our channel. Go subscribe to Cooper too. He doesn't really have a YouTube channel, but go do it anyway. But subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, slap that bell, leave a like, comment down below what food you want to see next. We've actually gotten a challenge to make a pizza. So maybe do that next episode. Maybe. So, we'll see you on the next time. Bye.